Hello, everyone. This is Elder Drexel Green Brown from Baltimore, Maryland, here to invite you to our discussion on the wives of King David tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Start Meeting. You can download the Start Meeting app, and the meeting ID is Oasis Worship Center _USA. It's all one word. Or you can call 781-448-0326. We have been learning that not only the women of this day have had some issues in their marriage, in their relationships, but so did the women of old. And King David was one of them, and his wife Bathsheba. He saw Bathsheba sunbathing on a roof, and he just had to have her, even though she was married to one of his soldiers in the army, Uriah. And so they got together and they had an affair, and as a result of that affair, a pregnancy occurred. So when Uriah came home, David tried to get him drunk and tried to get him to sleep with his wife, but he wouldn't do it because he was battling in the army and he wanted to stay strong for his mission and what he had to do. And so King David had him put on the front line so that he would be killed. And that's exactly what happened. But as a result of their affair, and as a result of their punishment, Nathan the prophet came to David and told him a story about a man's lost sheep and how it was stolen from him. And he said that the person should be killed. Well, Nathan told him he was that man because he took Bathsheba from Uriah. And so she became pregnant, but the first child that they had did not live as punishment from God. So when we are doing things outside of the will of God, there are consequences. There is punishment for the things that we do. When we get married, ladies, we are supposed to keep ourselves only to our husbands and vice versa, the same way, but that doesn't always happen. So I know there's some of you that are even taking care of children today as a result of affairs, and I know that it's not easy. And then there's some that you have a different type of relationship where children came into the marriage through your spouse because he'd already had children when you met. So you have a different type of relationship here. But these things have been going on since the times of old in the Old Testament. And so we want you to come join us and just talk about this topic of infidelity and how do you handle it. And there are many of you that are in these situations or have been in this type of situation. And it's for ladies only, 18 and over, please. And once again, the number to call is 781-448-0326. Want you to invite someone, come on in. It's going to be snowing, icy all weekend. And ladies, we can get together to have a candid conversation to figure out ways how God would want us to handle these situations. Because we know a lot of times we can get in our flesh and try to solve things that way, but it never works out that way. It only causes more harm and more pain. So ladies, if you want to know more about King David and his wives and about Bathsheba, I implore you to come and join us on tomorrow. And once again, the time is 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Start Meeting. I hope to see you there.